Hello and welcome to the pascom phone system training series. The focus of today's tutorial is the horrifyingly, mystifyingly world of IVR, interactive voice, whatever menus. Response, thank you. Yeah, that word.
I help you out with English, that's no problem.
Perfect, thanks very much. It's those horrible ones where you press 1 for whatever, and 2 for something else, and 3, whatever. We all hate them, but we all need them. So we are going to go right into it. Matthias, what do we need to know about IVR menus?
When to use and when not to use. So not so much how you can configure them, because that's easy.
Okay.
You made a blog article.
I did, yes.
Yeah. About this issue. You should not have too deep IVR menus, for sure.
No.
So 1 level is okay.
Yep.
2 is frustrating already. 3 is no-go.
We've all been there where we've had to constantly press buttons and remember options and whatever else.
Yes.
It's not fun. It's not nice for the coolers.
Yes. So what we say typically is have 1 level.
Yeah.
And if you have a 2nd level, think about it, and maybe you can do it another way.
Yeah.
A good example is you have first to choose your language. So let's say English, German, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you have to select your topic, like support, like sales, like whatever. And then you can think about bypassing the first language selection by using different phone numbers. So on your English website, this is 1 phone number, the other phone number is on your German website,
yeah, exactly.
on your French website, and then you can use already a call router
that identifies the number and then says, okay, that's coming from France, that's going on to the French IVR, and so on and so on.
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe there are some smart things where you can just guide the caller already to the right direction without asking him, because you collected already data from somewhere else. Yeah,
because the point of the IVR is to get your caller to the relevant person as quickly as possible. And, you know, self-service options and so on. If you make it complicated, the caller loses patience and they go away.
And that's not because we cannot have unlimited depth of
We
IVR.
can go any depth we want.
We can do everything, so don't get us wrong.
Yeah.
That's not because we cannot do
We could go really deep if we want to, but we're not going to.
Yes, so we can, because we have the concept of going from one object to the other. And one object can be IVR level 1, the next object level 2, next object level 3, the queue, the IVR again, the queue, the IVR again, whatever you like.
Exactly, and we do that because there are scenarios where it's actually necessary.
Yes.
But for everyday business telephony, it's not recommended. 1, it's bad for the callers, and 2, you'll lose your overview of the whole system anyway.
Yes.
So,
and you don't know where they're stuck. You can use our analytics then to see where the call is stuck. But
exactly.
No, that's not good.
Let's dive straight into the technology part of it. So,
easily.
Matthias, take it away.
Okay, just go to IVR. You can find this in the call distribution menu, IVR. You click on Add. That's very easy. And then you give it a title like main. Whatever fancy name, level 1 of 1000.
IVR, yeah, exactly.
Then you can have an answer, how long you delay the answer. This is that a caller really hears if the network is slow, the first bit of the prompt.
Not always necessary, but a good practice.
Yes. A good timeout here. What is timeout? Timeout does mean how long do I wait until a key press. 5 is typically okay, it's seconds. If you have older callers or whatever,
customers of more of the senior segment, then perhaps a longer timeout is recommended, because you know it takes them longer to listen to the prompts, remember and find the relevant key and whatever to press.
Yes, and if you have teenies as customers, then 1 millisecond is maybe enough.
Yeah.
So
anyway, we'll see. 5 is a good best practice. Good.
So 5, then you have an extension. Where you can call this IVR. If you have multiple, then you have multiple extensions, and you can jump in, out, and whatever. Then you have a prompt which you say or which you want to announce, and we have prepared PC IVR.
Yeah, if you don't know how to use our prompt system, watch the tutorial about it. There's lots of quick tips and so on in there, very useful to get started on this one.
We can have multiple language and everything.
Of course.
You have only 1 prompt and you can have it in multiple languages, but you'll learn this if you watch the video, hopefully.
Yeah.
we've done this. In this, what should be the content of the prompt? It should explain you what you should do.
Yes.
So press 1 for bar, press 2 for whatever,
Yep.
press 3 if you want to hang up. So just do this, think about it. Maybe you do your call flow on a piece of paper first.
Yeah, that's a good tip.
Prepare all the prompts you need. So this is the one prompt where we say, in our particular case, what do we say?
Sales and support.
Sales 1 is sales, 2 is support.
Exactly, yeah.
So that's it. Then let's go into it and see what we did there. We have entries. And there are already 2 entries in there. This is not a number, we say number, but it's an E and a T.
Yeah.
I learned it.
What are the E's and T's?
So what's that? And what's that for? Is a timeout and an invalid.
Yeah.
And what does this mean?
Timeout we've already talked about is how long you allow people to press a button, and in that time, if they don't press a button, then the timeout action comes into play.
Yes.
Yeah. Good.
That's good.
Yeah, thank you. And the invalid is they don't press anything at all.
Yes. You're great.
Yeah, I'm not bad at that.
That's good. Maybe you did a blog article.
It's possible somewhere along the line, yeah. Yeah.
What can you do? So per default, it just repeats the IVR.
Yes.
So if you wait too long, it repeats it. If you press something which is not valid, we repeat it.
Yeah.
For now, everything is not valid because
we have no other entries.
Yes.
Yeah. So we need to add some. Take it away.
Yes. And now we have a title like support. And the number is 2. Then we can route internal and external again. If you don't know what's that's actions, and we have a tutorial on that. And please watch the video.
Exactly. Yeah.
We use internal for our testing, and we can add everything here that we have. So we can have another prompt. We can have time constraints. We can have whatever our system can.
The full power of the system.
Yes. Yeah. Here you can have it for each entry.
Yeah.
So what I do now is that simple. So what I do is just do it on a queue. So make a dropping to, I call this centrale, but it's the support. It's the sales team, or it's the support, or
whatever queue it is. Yeah.
So to some queue. That's it. Then I add another one for 1. This is now sales 1. And for our sales team, we do the same. In our case, we only have 1 team, but normally you have multiple, and then you can do all your decisions.
Yeah.
And you can not only do that, you could also say, press 3 if you want to leave us a message, then you open the voicemail box, whatever you like. Or you jump to another IVR, so the next level of IVR, or you jump to a user, or whatever.
Yeah. Now, a good best practice here for IVRs is always to, well, not necessarily give the option if you're the purpose of your IVR is self-service. Don't give the option of zeroing out, so speaking to somebody.
Yes.
But if it's not self-service and it's actually the intention is to get your caller to somebody, give them the option to zero out so that they can get to actually through the menu and to where they want to be as quickly as possible.
Yes.
And that sort of brings me on to my next point. With the timeout and so on, what happens? It repeats itself per default in our setup, but what if it happens like 3 or 4 times?
You can have a counter, you can use a variable, a channel variable, and you can check this variable again and again and increase it each time, and then say, in this case, if the variable is already 3, then
put it onto the switchboard, for example.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So even this is covered.
Right. So now we built that. What's the next step?
Test it, as always. If it's not tested, it does not work. Okay. Here we have the number of the IVR. We can see it if we go back, I think here, 501. We can call it now.
Hello, please press 1 for pascom sales and 2 for pascom support.
What we do now is we press nothing, and then we should hear it again.
We hope.
We hope.
Hello, please press 1 for pascom sales and 2 for pascom support.
That worked, so I press 1 now.
Welcome to the pascom sales. Our agents will be with you shortly.
We will be with you. That's good. So this is how it worked, and you can go into it as deep as you want.
Yep.
But I think in most cases you have this one level where you can ask your customer which part of the company.
Yeah. Now, as we said at the top of this tutorial, keep it short and sweet and simple. I will link the blog article that Matthias is talking about. There's great infographics in there about going to the fruit and veg, or calling the fruit and veg store apples and bananas.
For bananas.
Yeah, for bananas, yes. Anyway, but yeah, that's it for the IVR tutorial. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, goodbye.